Weird history facts about Vermont. Welcome to the video where we dive into the weird and wonderful history of Vermont. Nestled in the heart of New England, Vermont promises more than just maple syrup and skiing. Its history is a fascinating tapestry that has been spun over centuries. Our journey begins in the 1600s, when French explorer Samuel de Champlain mistakenly identified the mountains of Vermont as green and mountainous, hence the name of Vermont. While the mountains may not always be green, the name has stuck, giving Vermont its signature charm. Fast forward to 1777, Vermont declared itself an independent republic, even issuing its own currency. This currency, called Vermont coppers, featured a unique design, making them a hot collector's item today. During this time, Vermont also abolished slavery, a remarkable step forward in an era of racial prejudice. In the realm of the odd, Vermont has its share. Consider the Frog Run of 1977, a mysterious event where millions of frogs emerged from the Lake Memphremagog and invaded the nearby town of Newport. The bewildering spectacle lasted for days, leaving the townsfolk and scientists baffled. Vermont is also home to the infamous pigman of Northfield. This half-man, half-pig creature has been haunting locals since the 1950s. While some dismiss it as a myth, others swear by its existence, making it a curious piece of Vermont folklore. In the world of politics, Vermont has made unusually progressive strides. The state elected the first openly gay governor in the U.S., Peter Shumlin, in 2010. Further, Vermont was the first state to legislatively legalize same-sex marriage, without being forced by a court ruling. One cannot talk about Vermont's history without mentioning its most iconic brand, Ben & Jerry's. The popular ice cream duo started their venture in a renovated gas station in Burlington, Vermont. Their first flavor was vanilla, but they soon became renowned for their creative and quirky flavors. On the culinary front, Vermont is the leading producer of maple syrup in the U.S., producing over 2 million gallons a year. It's no coincidence that the Vermont state tree is the sugar maple. However, it's a lesser-known fact that Vermont has an official state flavor, maple. Yes, you heard it right, a state flavor. In 1996, Vermont made headlines when a farmer in Bridgewater discovered a large lump of cheese buried in his field. The 34-pound lump, believed to be over 100 years old, became known as the Bridgewater cheese meteorite. The incident remains a beloved anecdote in Vermont's history. Lastly, in the town of Barre, you can find the world's largest zipper. This 74-foot-long zipper is embedded in the sidewalk on Main Street. It's a whimsical tribute to the granite industry, which once thrived in Barre, and is a must-see for anyone visiting Vermont. As we wrap up, it's clear that Vermont's history is as rich and diverse as its landscape. From its unique political strides to its curious folklore, Vermont is a state that never fails to surprise and delight. So, the next time you find yourself in the Green Mountain State, remember, there's more to Vermont than meets the eye. Thanks for watching.